What's up, YouTube? WK Team DKF. We're going to talk about the best decks of the past format. Right now, we're talking about October 2004 to April 2005. During that time, we were amidst the cookie cutter chaos format. And in case you guys don't remember what that looked like, here's what I would have run if I known what I know now back then. Black Luster Soldier, Dark Magician of Chaos, Zabord, Bazoo, DD Assailant, DD Warrior Lady, Tribe, 3 Monet, Cliff the Trap Remover, Asura Priest, 2 Spirit Reaper, Fiber Jar, Sinister Serpent, Magician of Faith, and Magical Scientist. Spells, Pot of Greed, Mirage of Nightmare, Painful Choice, Confiscation, Forceful Sentry, Snatch Steal, MST, Premature Burial, Heavy Storm, Reinforcement of the Army, Emergency Provisions, Change of Heart, Scapegoat, Double Smashing, Tusaku, Return, Torrential Tribute, Raigeki Break, Ring of Destruction, and a single Dust Tornado. And I just pull out an example of the fusions that you would get out with Magical Scientists. We got Thousand Eyes Restrict, Fiend Skull, Dark Bolter, Ryu Senshi, and Dark Blade. Okay, so let me just talk to you guys about what that format was like for you newer players and just kind of flash back. Basically, during that time, decks were almost always 40 cards. People think that the format was slow. It was not. When you had cards like Pot of Greed, Mirage Nightmare, Painful Choice, I mean, you just dig, 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 dig. Especially with Faith, you play Pot of Greed over and over. Flip your Fiber Jar, get your Pot of Greed and your Faith back and play it again and again. The shit was bananas. Many people opted not to play Dark Magician of Chaos. Back in the day, I did because I could reuse my single Return from a Different Dimension. Mid to late game, you get that DMOC back, whatever you move from play to special summon your Black Luster Soldier, or in case your soldier got removed by the opposing soldier. It was just vicious. Many people ran multiple DD Warrior Ladies. I always like to run 1 and 1, just because the 1700 attack allowed me to kill Tribe Infecting Virus, and they couldn't drop a Asura Priest. And the reason people ran the Asura Priest was because Scapegoat was at 3. So you could end phase Dust Tornado or just Dust Tornado before you went off, and they would activate Goats. So you would drop Soldier, then drop a Asura Priest, whack all their Goats, and swing direct for 3 grand. And that's usually how that worked. Spirit Reaper was insane. It was at 3. He precluded the need to run Donzalug. Many people ran Donzalug. But Reaper did the same thing, but better, because they would swing through with their monster. You take the little damage, smashing ground, poke another card. Also, Donzalug was extremely susceptible to recruiters like Tomato, Shining Angel, people who ran the recruiter chaos. So that's why after I'd used him for a while, I just said fuck it, and I ran Double Reaper. This card can never come back. He made cards like Raigeki Break and Tribe free. Usually, a lot of times you would play Painful Choice, pick 4 cards you needed, plus Sinister Serpent. They would almost always give you the Sinister Serpent. Then you would surprise them by dropping Soldier, because you would always dig out DMOC, DD Warrior Lady, and like a couple Darks, Light and Dark. Yeah, sometimes, the opponent was stuck. You pull Sinister Serpent and DMOC, say, okay, if I give you DMOC, and then you got a +1, because you're getting Serpent back next time. And if I give you Dark Magician of Chaos, you might play Snatch Steal and Change your Heart and have 2 tributes and drop him, and I'm screwed anyway. The thing about Monet, this is a little engine. Like I said, if I had known then what I know now, I know now that the Gadget engine is really good. And even though she only had 1,000 attack and Crush card wasn't available back then, the fact that the format was always force implications, smashing ground attack. They attack Sakuretsu. You attack, she pretty much acts like a gadget. You swing direct for 1,000. Then you search another Monet, another copy of herself, or you search Cliff, drop Cliff, nuclear back row. You force the activation of the Ring of Destruction or the Sakuretsu armor. Then you swing direct for 1,000. Get your Cliff back to your hand from the grave, or search another Monet out. Just force simplification. And then when she died, that's cool. She became fodder for summoning Blackluster Soldier or whatever. And so pretty much it was just a throwaway. So many people opted to run tomatoes, but just like then as we do now, face downs really got attacked, and if they did, they were attacked by Triple DD Warrior Lady, or they got smashed by Zaborg. Many people also ran Air Knight Parshaft at that time, and in later videos, I'll probably show decks running Air Knight. He was just, I didn't like him. People ran Berserk Gorilla, and you get the small +1 with the Air Knight, and then the next turn they drop Berserk Gorilla, and then you couldn't clear Berserk Gorilla from the field. So that's why I didn't like Air Knight too much. Finally, Magical Scientist was just broken. To be able to drop any of these guys, suck up their monster, negate flip effects, negate effects period, negate normal spells, negate traps, destroy their graveyards so they couldn't drop Blackluster Soldier. Use this pretty much a toolbox, and that's why the dude can't come back. I can't really think of any other things about it. What I will tell you is down below in the description box, I'll have an example of what the ban list looked like at that format, and I'll have a link to old metagame coverage using this format, and you'll find the winning deck list. I think it was Wilson Luke that won the Shonen Jump at that time. His deck is not too different from mine. He preferred pretty much Warrior Chaos. He run Triple DD Warrior Lady, and some other cards. He still ran Soldier. Just about everybody ran Soldier. I think he ran Triple Scapegoat. I'm just using my deck knowledge now to build this deck, and if I could go back in time, I think this would be the deck to beat. Oh, I remember what I wanted to say. It's kind of random. Emergency Provisions. Just about everybody tech Emergency Provisions because you combo it with Mirage and Nightmare. Mirage and Nightmare allows you to draw until you have up to 4 cards in hand. So you play everything, burn your hand, activate Mirage and Nightmare, set Emergency Provisions. Your opponent draws for the turn. Then you add 4 cards to your hand. Then you send it to the grave with Emergency Provisions. Gain 1,000 life. Get the +2. It's pretty sexy. All right, tell me what you think down below. Also remember to post your video response of decks that you would build in this format, and even some duels. Later on in the month, for the end of the month, we're going to try to get some duels using that format, and it'd be really exciting. I hope this catches on, and hope you guys all like it. WK Dad, Team Decaf, and we're out.